question was, so the whole notion of emergent property and seeing the body as an emergent property seemed helpful, but how can we apply that in seeing other bodies as emergent properties? First, I would say it's probably easier to become familiar with just that way of understanding with oneself. So you could practice, here. And then as it becomes clearer and clearer that this is an emergent property, then it carries over much more easily because we understand it so deeply in ourselves. I just want to clarify, when I said the body is an emergent property, what that meant is that our experience of the body, you could say, as a unit, right, really comes up, and there is a direct experience for that. We understand our bodies and we use them in a wide variety of ways. So just like a car is an emergent property of all the different parts, right? But we get into the car and we drive it, so it's real in that sense, and we use it. But when we understand that it's arising out of the interaction of all these other elements, then we're not so shaken when the car falls apart. because we know that the car was not, in essence, a thing in itself. It was only so apply that to the body, and then we can apply it to others. And one of the very interesting and key elements, which I'm sure could trigger a whole week of discussion, but to the degree that we both see these bodies as emergent properties, just like a car, or other people's bodies as emergent properties, we can relate to them with somewhat less attachment. Which generally is a good idea. Yeah. So, all of this, both, we're understanding ourselves in different ways, but all of this, as I said last, this is not about philosophy. This is about understanding how things are working and the implication then for how we're living, and how we're relating to other people.